Hello. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. It was signed at the bottom of the paper. At the bottom of the paper. Why didn't the task thing... Hi, Ab. Welcome in. Where did it go? It was working when I went live. Hi, Susan. It's taking a nap. Yeah, it seems to do that at the beginning. Oh, hi. Why? Hello? What are you doing? Oh. Hi. Are you just a pretty sweet girl? Hello? Oh, headbutts. Thank you. I know. Already a clock right at the beginning. Aren't we blessed? Wonder if I... fixed it. Dang. Okay, can we really quickly... I know that Emily is still sleeping, okay? Because it is early o'clock in Australia. But can we just appreciate in 2 tries, Emily got this to match this perfectly? Because, like, dang. I don't know that I could have done that. Yeah, in 2 tries. The first one was too light, and she's like, we can work on it, like, you know, when you're at your computer, and, like, we can play around with it. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but here's one that I did in the meantime. We can see if that one works. And I just upload. It's freaking perfect. She volunteered to do it because the program, like the thing that I bought, the little command box thing was not see-through in the file, which stunk. And it was in a Canva file, so like when I downloaded it, it had like a background and everything. And the person offered to make it for me for free, but I wasn't 100% sure what colors I wanted to make this. And so I didn't want to like ask the person to make it for me and then I don't end up using it. And Emily was like, I don't mind like changing it whenever we figure out what colors we want this to be. Part of me was thinking that that color cube thing on my throne list, we could pick a color palette for it, but that's a whole other thing. Excuse me, ma'am. One of the tasks is to give you tummy rubs. Can I get that sleepy out of your eye? There we go. Look at the little biscuits. Look at the little biscuits. I have to also show you all something that happened with Pippin, but I need to wait until my husband's in here. Because he hasn't seen it yet. And I need him to be present. He'll be here in a second. So I don't know how many of you all know Noah and Lori on social media. He's in the Air Force and she's his wife. And they post like a bunch of funny videos, relationship things. And one of them that I relate to so strongly is the idea of boy jobs and girl jobs, where like a boy job, for instance, is taking out the garbage. It's a boy job. I hate it. It's like my least favorite thing. It's just a nightmare for me for many mental reasons. Well, I realized today that the garbage in the kitchen was smelling. And so I didn't realize. I was like, why do I keep smelling this one smell? And I messaged James and he's like, take out the garbage in the kitchen. And I was like, oh. So I did it, right? And then they have this joke that when she does a boy job, she deserves a sweet little treat because, you know, it was icky and it was a boy job and she did it. Her boy jobs to her are also like taking out the trash and like cleaning up the yard, like leaves, like raking and stuff like that. And so a sweet little treat is normally like an ice cream or like Starbucks or something. So James came home today with a Wawa drink for me and he's like, here's a sweet little treat for doing a boy job. And I lost it. I was like, you understand very well, cause like I opened the door when he came home and I'm like, a sweet little treat. You don't, but I can also always cross stuff off too, Sly Fox. If you're like, I don't remember what my exact terminology was, I can always just cross stuff off. I guess we're keeping James, yeah. Yeah. We can keep him. And he would have gotten even more bonus points if he had gotten me a strawberry lemonade, but they were out of lemonade. So he got me strawberry passion fruit or something like that, and it's still good. So, you know, he doesn't get docked points. Yeah, it's not his fault. He knew. He tried to get me the one that I wanted, and they didn't have it. So he gets he gets the points because he knew. Wawa loses points because they didn't have it in stock. Wawa loses points. This is absolutely the vibe today, by the way. 100%. I could not agree more that I mean, my shirt, I'd rather be asleep at this. This is it. Do you guys like my Pikachu Pez dispenser? Sorry, I didn't know that was going to make so much movement. Do you like it? Sorry, you can lie back down. I would love to be arty right now, too. Yeah. You've heard of Wawa but never been to one? It's like a gas station convenience store combination. But they have really good food and really good drinks. Like, you can get hot food, you can get cold sandwiches. Like, they have a very extensive selection. Here, I can show you. Why is this making me...
I'll be out in a few minutes, bud.
Aren't any near you?
Huh?
Oh, no. Scruffy was just saying that they have never been to a Wawa. And I was just kind of explaining, like, what it is.
A convenience store you'll mostly find.
She was being so sweet and snuggly and love.
So I went to the bathroom this morning before I had to leave for work.
Uh-huh.
And I shut the door all the way. And
You shut the door all the way while using the toilet?
I've done this in the past, right? And in the past, she's just come and like kind of pawed at it. You can hear. Today there was like, and I was like, "What?" I thought it was you. And so like, I finish and I get up, and I walk over and I open the door, and it's just her sitting there staring up at me. And she just comes right in. Meow. I'm like, "Ma'am."
Okay,
Like,
so...
it was a straight up knock. Like, she knocked on the door.
So I had to wait until you were here to show chat. Patch! It was your father! Shut up! So I had... He got the mom voice. Okay. So last night, you're in bed because you had work in the morning. Pippin was inside.
Okay.
And then she had been hanging out in the planter for most of the night.
Mhm.
So Jet never came for dinner.
Right.
Pippin's inside. It's midnight. Jet shows up. Like, I can have some food now? So I give him food and I, like, make sure that Pippin doesn't leave, right? Well, it's going to become a TikTok. You know how she taught Maple how to drink patch water?
Mm-hmm. No.
She sampled both bowls. Sampled both bowls. Come on, camera. You can focus. I believe in you. I don't believe in you.
So good.
That's absurd.
Oh, Pippin, you are our cat, aren't you, baby girl?
I'm like, she belongs with us. Here she is. Here she is. Like, I just needed a quick drink. She has her bowls. She has stainless steel bowls in the freaking other room. And she was just like, no.
I'm telling you, it's the slight aftertaste of dog.
I turned to see if Artie was there, but she wasn't. I'm like, were you whispering to her? Were you like, try the water? So yeah, that's why I needed you in here to see that at the same time as chat, because there was just... And then we had, of course, this sleepy sweet baby. It's dog spit, yeah, that's what's in there. Sweet baby. And she's very gentle now with her feet, but she still scratches a little bit because her nails are just so long. Like, she's not doing it to be mean or, like, trying to scratch you. But, like, I still occasionally get, like, a little scratch on my hand because she, like, her nails are just so long that when she, like, grabs your hand or whatever, you're like, I love you too, but let go, damn. Where are you going?
Into my office.
No.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you.
Gross.
Yeah.
Silly. Show chat your sweet little treat.
I did show them my sweet little treat, and I told them the whole story. And they agree that you get the points. Wawa doesn't get points, but you get the points for knowing that I wanted the lemonade.
Nice.
You got Wawa's points. Ew, love. Yeah, big biscuits. So, I just also had to show you all this because I know that some of you will get a giggle. Amazon just came, and obviously I just ordered this stuff, so I should remember what it is, right? I didn't, and I'm like, why? Why did I get a bag full of string? Like, it's just and then I realized it's the toy net for the corner of my office to hold my amigurumi in. But I'm like, why did I get a bag of string from Amazon? Like, what kind of craft project did I order? And then I was like, oh, it's the toy net. It's the toy net that I ordered. But when I opened it, it was like this, and I'm like, bag of string. I didn't get mystery polyfill. I didn't. All right. I didn't. It was something I ordered. I just completely forgot what it was, which is pretty typical if I'm being honest. Like, that shouldn't surprise anyone. I have garbage bags coming tomorrow. I'll probably forget. No, I can make that and never get around to it. Yeah, I knew better. I knew that I wouldn't make it. It was also only $8 and it came with the LED lights. So to me, it was worth it. Like, that definitely played a part in the decision. Hi, Spags! Spags, I was so proud that I actually got card swipe on the first try a few times. I was like, wow. Look at me. Look at me go. It will look so cool with the lights, I agree. Very proud teacher, as you should be. Hi, Giru! Oh my gosh, so many besties. Okay, can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest even if you say no, because I'm honest to a fault. No, okay, well, tough. So part of the med adjustment period, right, that I've been going through, I found out from my doctor yesterday that it can also affect my cycle. And so that's why last month was like so bad. But this month, it's coming up. It's like a week away. Certain things that were really bothering me have gotten a little bit better, like total honesty. My boobs, like 10 days before my period was even due, were to the point where I was like, I don't even want to shower because they hurt so much when I'm not wearing a bra. TMI? Maybe. Gonna be honest though. It's a little bit better the last couple of days, so I'm like, hopefully it's gonna be better. I am so cranky. Like last night, James was feeding the cats, and I was like, I'm gonna take my shower. Are you good? Like, I don't need to come down. Like, you can just do everything. And he was like, totally fine. And I text him when I'm done with my shower. I'm in the bed. Like, okay, you all know this too if you have long hair. You know, you pull the hair up and then you just fall over onto the bed. Right? Like, that's just part of it. Your hair's in a towel and you just like... And I just text him, like, he's downstairs. And I'm like, I don't know why, but I am so cranky. Like... And he's like, can I do anything? And I'm like, no. Absolutely not. I'm like, you're doing it. Like, just, but I'm just letting you know. Like, so I feel it today. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Because I'm feeling it. That I'm just like, there's no like empathy right now. Or it's low, I should say. Like, there are times when people... It's one of those days where the inside your head... Like, you know when you're having a whole conversation with yourself and, like, you're like... And, like, you make faces and you do everything? I fear that someone will say something dumb in chat and I'm gonna be like... Like, the inside... face is gonna come out. Or like someone's gonna be like, like play dumb games, get dumb prizes kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like someone's gonna be like, I was riding my bike without a helmet and fell off and got a concussion, and I'll just be like, instead of like, oh, I'm so sorry, that really stinks, I'm gonna be like, well, duh, like, what? Sorry that you... Yeah, okay, and? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean... I've gotten really good at hiding the inside thought face. Because you do have, like, first-time chatters sometimes who come in and just say stuff that makes you go, what? And you just have to be like, oh... Thank you for coming in and your first message be a trauma dump. Oh my god. Wow, we're gonna be besties. And then you never see them again. I don't have an inside face. My face is like subtitles to my brain. Can I have half your address? Yeah. I'm so upset, like, because that happened during Among Us and I was already on edge and like thinking a million things and like trying to... I don't know, I was anxious. There was a lot going on with Among Us. But I'm so mad that I didn't think to be like 42 Wallaby Way or like some other famous address like you guys all said after I banned the person. I'm like, damn, that would have been so much better. Like, say that first and then ban them. Yeah. Damn. Oh, I caught a Pokemon. Heck yeah. Also, Spag getting a sobble. We love to see it. So I'm not really 100% sure, like, what all I want to do today, because I am just feeling, like, punky. And so we're gonna start with doing a stem for the sunflower, because there's a part of me that's like, just finish the damn thing so that you can make the the TikTok video. And be done with it, you know? So that's kind of where we're at. Okay, actually going to lurk now. Address is 369. Damn, you're fine. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I think of the best comebacks when I'm in the shower. Or like any other time that my brain is just like in quiet mode. Well, it's never in quiet mode, but when it's not actively engaged in something. So like, you know, trying to sleep, taking a shower.
My people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I'm not built for comebacks. I just ban them and ignore. Yeah. I hear ya. I really do. Make a stem for the... Oh. Do you think that would help? That's why I don't say usernames out loud anymore when I get follows. Because I've seen too many of them in like the mod discords where they're like banned for inappropriate username and I don't even see it right away. And they literally said that they were banned because of an inappropriate username. And I have to like read it twice. So I don't like that follow there. Like, yeah, seriously, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Tell us a little bit about you. I'll start using your username once you start talking. But like until you start talking, it's just thanks for the follow. Also, Spags, if you think that'll help, I'll try it. We're making a stem for our sunflower, though, to start today. Because I want to finish the TikTok that I started with it. I am bad at usernames, it's true. Most of the time I just come up with it after the fact, yeah. Sometimes you get like a clever, like, username troll situation. Like, it's not actually a troll for like, it's not going to upset anyone and you're just like, damn, that's good. You know? Hi, Glenn! I feel like vulnerable when mine are far apart. Like I need to keep them close to each other. Wait. Okay, now I'm distracted by that. Spags, your boobs? Okay. I was like, wait, did I miss something here? Are we... I'm like, did I miss the conversation? Did the ADHD take me on a train ride and I am so far from the station? But no, I'm actually right on track. I'm right where I'm meant to be. Got it. What a thing to tune back into. You're welcome. Do you guys know that this is one of my favorite fun facts? So I should pull it up first before I tell you my fun fact. Oops. So that I can make the transition really seamlessly and look like I'm really good at what I do. I'm gonna drink my sweet little treat that I got. Which isn't the right one, but it's the second best right one, so A+. Sweet treat, yeah. I had to do a boy job today. I had to take out the garbage because it smelled. And I told my husband that I deserved a sweet treat, and he came home with a Wawa beverage for me. Okay. I'm ready now. I know. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's no longer Pride Month, though, so we love men. Also, remember, I've told my community about the streamer and the friend who got banned for making a joke in Lil Simsy's chat about why all her Sims were married to women. Spags is that legend that got banned for making a joke. That's Spags is the reason that we say that we love men, so. No, you weren't? That was Bruin. Damn it! I thought I was good. No, you're right. It is Bruin. Well, that's gonna do it for stream today. I'm gonna go. Listen, my brain right now, my brain is doing the best it can. It's on med changes. It's trying so hard. And it's got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. You know? Anyway, I've never seen you in the same chat. I have, but I know I haven't. I can report your comment if you want. Done. Okay. So we were talking about boobs in chat, because guess what? So, one of my favorite things to tell people is that Kit Kat, Dr. Kit Kat in Space, and Sari, they each bought my boobies. They bought my boobies. Kit Kat bought one, and Sari bought another one for Atessa. He bought one of my boobies for another woman. Not the setup. I needed to get it ready. We started moving on, and I was like, oh God, we're moving on. The joke's not going to be funny anymore. But we also, I would like for you to appreciate the fact that one of them is a blue-footed booby. Please appreciate the blue-footed bee. They're ghost bees. They're ghost bees. Yeah, Kit Kat's got the blue one. Sari bought the other one and then was like, it's for, at that point, my girlfriend. And I'm like, amazing. Amazing. Pretend I'm making a good pun about OnlyFans, but it's crochet. That was so punny. I can't even believe how punny it was. As soon as you heard the pun, you said done. Has to do with ghost bees? Tell me your joke. Hold on, I have to catch up real quick. No, we're pink. Yeah, they're purple, and I... That's fabulous, Georgina. I do remember those bracelets. And the shirts, and everything. Imagine having dual custody. Well, I mean... It makes sense. There's two. So they don't even have to have dual custody. Just one went one way and one went the other. Don't you hate when that happens? I hate when one of them goes one way and the other just... When they go on adventures. Why isn't anyone afraid of ghost bees? Because everyone loves boobies. It's true. It's so true. It's okay, these things happen as you get older. Yeah, that's also true. Oh no, why is your rest pattern all messed up? Happy Father's Day, Mom, because he's useless. Oh, because of fireworks. I gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. I hate that it makes sense, but it does. This is kind of a chunky stem. I'm realizing this now. That's... Into the scrap bag. Into the scrap bag with you. You're too big. Anyone want a really stylish pinky ring? Super. Super cool. How am I going to say that? And what did I say? That the stem is too big? It was. It wasn't gonna fit right. I never really understood the need for people to be setting off fireworks, like, constantly. Like, I guess it's one thing for 4th of July, but, like, why? Are you good? Why do you have to set them off, like, every day at the beginning of July? Like, that's expensive, too! That's expensive. Especially now, the cost of everything. Call it burning money, yeah. My rage is explosive. Yeah, I don't need to, like, especially right now. I'm like, oh. Okay, there's the Pokemon alert. I'm like, there's a Pokemon in chat without the thing. I don't mind when it's planned, yeah, like at parks. I know that they're coming. But when people do it, yeah. No, I absolutely get that. Because, like, my husband used to have PTSD with certain sounds like that. Hi, Connie. Because he's done, you know, a tour of duty in an active war zone. And so I'll never forget, his dad was in the hospital and we went to see him. This was very, very early in our relationship. So, like, God, 13 years ago. For, you know, it's been a long time. And we came out and they were jackhammering. And he didn't know what that sound was. Like, he couldn't place it. And I'll never, because he grabs me and I'm like, and he's like, what is that? And I was like, jackhammering, like, not in this parking lot, but like over there. I'm like, I pointed it out. And he was like, he relaxes, but I'll never forget that because it was early, like I said, in our relationship, and it was really triggering. So one thing that I appreciate is that our neighbors, our next door neighbors set off fireworks. Our next door neighbors also know that my husband's a veteran. My next door neighbor's also a veteran. He lets James know when they're going to do fireworks. He'll ask, like, if, like, you know, we want to come over. And I'm like, well, we don't need to be involved. But, like, that I appreciate. But, like, people don't think. Like, luckily, again, it's been a long time. He hasn't been in... Trust. He hasn't been in an area like that since. And so he has gotten through it. But, like, if he hadn't, like, I just would feel so, like, not what I thought that Pokemon's name was. Y'all. Oh my God. Terrified of fireworks, yeah. Every night since Friday. I don't get it. Yeah. Yeah. Coco was really bad with fireworks. Patch will bark at them sometimes. Yeah, it's just annoying for everyone. Spags, nice catch. My old account. Oh no, you had to make a new one. That explains. I'm like, the other day I saw you join Discord and I'm like, I thought Connie was in Discord. I'm so sorry that it got messed up. That stinks. Well, welcome back. I'm glad that you found us. That's super annoying. You know, I feel like jackhammers are... That's not what you... you wouldn't want to be that forceful, you know? They would have rules about days and times that you could set fireworks off. Yeah. And, like, if people were, like, setting them off at other times, like, they could get in trouble, like, some kind of fine or something. It's just... I don't know. It just feels very inconsiderate a lot of times. Our neighbors, where, again, I feel like we're lucky in the sense that they don't suck. We used to live in Jersey. We don't live in Jersey anymore, which is good. But fireworks are illegal in Jersey. They still would do them, but there was a lot less of them. Where we live now... Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Where we live now, they are not illegal. So... But we haven't had any go off yet. So... Nobody in the neighborhood cares. Listen. I don't know what y'all are celebrating. The fact that, like, a box of crackers right now is, like, $6. Like, stop raising the prices on my safe food, please. Thanks. I know! Cereal's $5. I know! Like, I love Triscuits. They're a good, safe food. Triscuits, Wheat Thins, things like that. A box of those is almost $6. Get the hell out of here! It's a box of crackers! Yeah. Ugh, it's annoying. It's common for people to ignore that and go to another state to get fireworks. Yeah. People would leave Jersey because, like, it's legal in several surrounding states, and so they would go and get the fireworks and then bring them back. So, you know what else isn't legal in New Jersey? Turtles. You can't sell turtles in New Jersey like at pet stores. Can't sell pet turtles. I got all sorts of weird information for you. Yeah, because they carry salmonella. No, you're no need to apologize. I think, if anything, Glenn, you can tell that we all feel very similarly about it. And none of us are really looking forward to the constant fireworks, so I feel you, friend. No, you don't have to apologize at all. I think it's a good conversation. Here we all are talking about if anything, it just shows that you are not alone. We are all unfortunately dealing with this, you know? That's why you're going to the vet? Yep. So, gabapentin might make them a little bit spacey. It might make them a little bit like... Depending on the weight, they also might stumble a little bit, like depending on the dosing, so don't panic. Obviously, you know your pet best and keep an eye on them and all that, but like Maple, when he gets gabapentin before he goes to the vet, the first time he got it, he kind of was like, whoop, and part of my trauma, obviously you guys know when we lost Coco and all of that, like the way that happened, I don't do well when my pets stumble or do things like that. So I went from 0 to like 300 in like no time at all. And James is like, remember the vet said? And I'm like, yeah, right. Okay. So it's, if that happens, you know, make note of it, but she should be fine. They gave Maple a decent amount because he was really, he was feral, you know? He was completely feral. He had no idea about the vet. He's like, you want me to do what? Hold on, let me... I would probably riot if someone set fireworks off right now. Yeah. Poor baby. Oh, gosh. Yeah. And, like, kids... Ugh. People get pet turtles and then realize they're a hassle that live forever and set them loose. Yeah. I actually... Oh. Pokemon, are you good? Oh, God. Sorry. I'm a mess. I don't know why. It just felt like it. It wanted to be the center of attention. We had, the other day on our way back from a WALK, found a huge snapping turtle that was like, well, it wasn't that big. It was big. That was like halfway across the road. And we stopped to help it so that it wouldn't get squashed. Well, James stopped because he knew I would want to help it. And then, to say thanks, that turtle peed on me. And I became very grateful that we didn't sell turtles. And I worked at PetSmart for ever growing up. I worked there in high school. I worked there in college. Good experience. I have learned way too much about animals. On earth are you setting them off? Yeah. Gabapentin did nothing for Cassie. She lost control. Oh no, of her booty and pooped in the tub. Oh. Oh, baby. No good deed goes unpunished. Nope. And then, fun fact, because I guess they have some kind of like acid in their urine. If you think about it, turtles don't really have a great defense mechanism, right? Like there's not much that they can do. I mean, snapping turtles, obviously, if he grabbed my finger, it would either have broken or I would be like partially missing a finger. You know, like they do have some defenses, but like if you're coming at the back end, there's not really a defense if they can't reach you. So that's one of them, is that they will just take a leak and they kind of have some acid in their pee. So as we're driving home, I'm like, oh, this hurts. Like, here, look at him.
Hi, turtle.
Yeah.
Hi.
Can't.
I think in my trunk I might have gloves.
I do have gloves in my trunk now. I didn't have them in there at the time.
Hi, buddy. Hello. Would you like some help getting across?
I hate this camera. One day, I'm going to figure out what camera is a good camera that actually, like, allows things to freaking focus. And I'm going to buy it just so I can show you all videos on my freaking phone. I'm not angry about it. Look at him. He is big. But we got him across the road. I mean, I'm just glad that he made it halfway and that, like, cars on both sides saw. And so they were, like, trying to avoid him. And then when I was in the middle of the road, cars actually on both sides stopped so that I could cross him the rest of the way. Because he tried to bite at me and I dropped him. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably why he peed on me. I'd peed on someone too if they dropped me. Oops! Listen! Don't bite someone who's trying to help you. You know? Yeah, you want to bite someone, you're gonna get dropped. Some aren't scared to move, yeah. Some are clearly trying to prove a point. It's like sunbathing on a warm rock, yeah. One side had, like, the river. And I'm pretty sure that I know there's water on the other side too, but I'm like, maybe he was just like, I don't know, visiting family. Maybe he was on his way to visit family and he was like, well, I guess if I get hit, I can't go. Always get consent when it comes to biting. Unless it's in self-defense, then bite whatever. Use your teeth. Oh, God. I have to remember that my mother comes into my stream sometimes. I can't. Ugh. Oh, my hand's all... The Wawa cup has condensation. Oh. Oh. I don't have any kind of sound buttons on any kind of stream thing, but I play some saucy music for you right now. I mean, sometimes animals freeze because they don't know, like, they panic. Like, deer in the headlights, literally, like, they panic. They don't know what to do. Heading to the in-laws' water, like, well, if I stay here and get hit, then maybe I can get away without seeing them. Yeah. Yeah. They do know I'm an adult. That still wouldn't, like... I would still blush. It's always a squirrel. I feel like squirrels do it on a dare, that they just like sit there in the middle of the road like they're playing chicken. Who's gonna move first? Is it gonna be Todd or is it gonna be that 18-wheeler? 3 minutes, okay. So in 3 minutes, we'll take a stretch break. We'll play some words on stream. I know that we've been talking a lot more than we have been anything else, which is fine. I don't really care. Actually, I quite prefer when we just sit and talk. It means that the anxiety isn't loud in my brain when I'm talking. Because I can do a lot of things at once, but like, if I'm talking or having a conversation, most of the time the anxiety is not also, you know, making noise. Hi, what's Penny's Corner for 100K? Penny's Corner is a Discord role. Your dog's name is Penny? Penny is our moat monster. I actually have to put her back in the... There we go. Oh, now she's covered by closed captions. Hold on. Oh, Lord. My legs were sticking to the pleather. So, Megan of all trades, if you were to make it into, like, an acronym, like all of my mental health disorders, would be MOAT, moat. So, you know, every good moat needs to have a moat monster that you can, you know, tell to just get rid of the trolls or guard the bridge or whatever. So this is Penny, and Penny is the moat monster. She kind of looks like a Loch Ness monster, but yeah. So this is Big Penny, and then we have, of course, we have Mini Penny, her baby. Hi, Penny, are you a good girl? Who's a good baby? And so yeah, Penny Penny is the moat protector. She takes care of the trolls for us. Oh, scream trees would be after the moat. We don't want strangers approaching our trees. Ew. Yeah, we don't want strangers approaching the trees. Yeah. So I looked at the original property, right? The one in Vermont that brought about scream trees, and you know, we were all going to go in on to own part of the like 500 acre or whatever it was. It's no longer listed. I announced that sad fact as the ad started, so okay, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So, what I was saying before the ad started is that our original Scream Tree home, the one in Vermont, that was listed for $26 million. So I was like, if we all just went in on it, we could get it, right? They removed it. It was listed on... Oh, wow. It was listed a year ago, and they removed it January 14th. So, yeah. You can still... Hold on. If you click on the listing, you can still see the line of scream trees, though. I should save this image. I don't ever want to lose that. We can still see the line of scream trees leading into the property, so. Yeah. Kept getting sidetracked. No, that's so fair. No, it's just not listed anymore, so I think that they removed it from sale because no one was buying it. Do you not remember the scream tree conversation, James, on the Vermont property? That was listed for $26 million. That was like the whole island. It was like a whole little thing. Check my DMs. Spags, are you in my DMs right now? Oh my god. Oh. Penny looks really concerned that she's the moat protector. Sweet baby. She's like, I'm the what? I wouldn't cross her. Here, oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wouldn't cross her. You remember the big property? She has an important job, yeah. So, the really giant property, I can't even, like, it was literally, hold on. Is this it? Yeah, it was like this whole part. It was like a freaking island. Like, it was a whole section, right? I don't think I can, no. No, these are the only pictures. And it had like, what was it? 8 houses on it or something? Does the Time Machine website work? What is a Time Machine website? Hold up. What? Yeah, so it was a peninsula. How do I use it? James obviously knows. Where do I find it? And we were all just going to buy this, and it was going to be our crafty property. And the scream trees is partly how the greatest emote ever came into existence, because we were saying that each one of us that purchased in on the property, because this was part of the driveway lining it, could have their very own scream tree, and they could just sit in it and scream. We could, you could put whatever you wanted in your tree, make a little tree house. And so it's literally way back machine. I'm learning so much. I'm not old. You're old. Okay? It says no URL has been captured for this URL Wayback Machine has not archived that URL. Like, where's cicadas? Yes. I was just looking also here, if anyone would like to join the Discord, by the way, please feel free. I was just looking, and I don't even have like pictures or anything saved. I wonder, that's on Zillow. Let me check Realtor. I'm not logging in. I'm not doing this right now. Skip this. I want 1040 Grosse Pointe Ferrisburg, Vermont. Yeah, that just says off market here. Well, here, you're all welcome. Here's the link. You all are welcome to attempt to find Scream Tree Hollow. Oh, here we go. It was like all of this whole section. So we could very easily, like, look, you could see that's where Scream Tree Road was, right there. So, like, we could very easily have just continued the water and made it a moat. Yeah, we were talking about how cicadas get to sit in trees and scream and how nice that would be. Like, why are cicadas the only things that are allowed to sit in trees and scream? Why is it weird when I do it, but not weird when bugs do it? Also, how horrific must that have been to be to be alive before you knew what cicadas were? And just every summer, the trees started screaming? Imagine how, like, that's horrific. And you had no idea why, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's just the summer, the trees do that here. Birds sit in trees and scream. Some frogs. It's like whoever decided to drink cow milk. Absolutely, you can always interrupt with a dad joke. Oh, ignore Sillykins. Dad jokes are always welcome. What? I want to hear the dad joke. Oh yeah, here's some of the pictures. I don't know, Spags. What could be the difference? I love that joke so much. I love that one. I don't remember where I first heard it online, but it cracks me up every time. About to die. Oh no! Lurking with no sound. Rip. Save the pictures. I originally archived the Crafty, the Craftopia chat because no one was using it. Do you want me to unarchive it? Also here, if you want to see where we were going to live, hold on. Can I zoom in on this a little without all this crap in the way? But Palia, like, it's not a free building thing like Minecraft is, for instance. And I'm not a Minecrafter. Ah, Vermont, state of the gays. Yeah. I love Vermont. I have been going there every year since I was a child. I haven't been in like the last 6 years, and my heart is heavy. Sims, you guys want to make a It's a huge property. Look at this, okay? It was $26 million because it had like 8 homes on the property. Okay? And that's why I was like, we could totally buy it. It does snow. It does snow a lot. And I was like, we can have like a place where like that's pet friendly. We can have a place on the property that's not in case there are allergies. But like, look at this place. Look at this. Look at that. We could make movies there. We could just run down this hill like in The Sound of Music or Beauty and the Beast. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. Like, hello. Look at this. So we were all going to like go in on this, you know, like 26 million. I have 4.5K followers. How much do we all need to put in? Every follower, not just the people that are active. Every follower will get billed. Hi, you followed me back in 2019 and haven't been back to my stream since. You owe us $150,000. Thanks. Yeah. But look at this. Look at this property. We would need many blankets, yeah. This is just one house on the property, by the way. There are more pictures than I remember, or I don't remember this one. Because this is great for a mattress. Like, you know, in the Princess Diaries when they have like the mattresses. Look at that. Look at all the room for rocking chair activities. Like, you could knit, you could crochet, you could cross stitch. I said that the last time we looked. Listen, my brain is not braining well. One room would be a blanket room instead of a library. Well, there are other houses on the property that don't have that many stairs. I'm consistent. Thank you. A blanket library. Look at that. Okay. Do they have the other pictures of the other house? Look at this. Look at, you can see some of the many property or the many houses on this property. Okay, yeah. We've seen this house. There's also a golf course if you're into golfing. One room would just be a blanket for. Oh, look, here's Scream Tree Way. Everybody pick your tree. Mine is this one right here. Yeah, it would be really easy to make it have a full moat. Right? Like this lines the whole drive. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay, here's one of the other houses. Look, there's golf carts that you can like travel from one to the other. Calling dibs on the tree next to Megan. You're this one. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is for those that want the lakeside view, the rustic. And now here, this one has most of its living on one story. So until we can get the elevators or escalators or whatever we want installed, those of us with mobility, we can use this one. See, look, it doesn't even have stairs leading into it. So friends with walkers and wheelchairs can just go right in. We don't even have to modify it. Leave me on that porch with some yarn and a cup of coffee. Have a good luck, Sly Fox. You got this. And look, it's like super updated on the inside. Like, again, you could still get your wheelchairs and walkers and mobility aids through that kitchen there. Like, you're not going to be... It's not a tiny little doorway. We love to see it. There's a porch. This is going to be the official crafting house, by the way. Because, I mean, hello. First of all, it's got a lovely screened-in front porch, so thank you, mosquitoes, for not biting me. Overlooking the water. Look at this room. Tell me that this is not the craft hangout. This is the streamer room up here, so that you can close the door and be away from all the other crafty stuff. But, like, this is the craft house. This is the craft house. There's 2 bedrooms here for all different, I mean, they wouldn't be bedrooms, but... There's this one, which is actually different than the other log-like cabin on the lake. This is a different one. This is... I don't remember if this is... I think this is just like a shed, you know? We need somewhere to put, like, the tools and lawnmowers and stuff. I think I can maybe afford to buy one of the bathrooms. Perfect! Who wants to buy another bathroom? A big weaving loom, quilting machine. That's the murder cabin. Oh my god. But look, like, we have our own little inlet. We can swim. No neighbors. Look, there's a dock if you want to, like, jump off of, or if you want to, like, have a boat. That's the mod shed. Oh, that's a pretty nice mod shed. Look at the size of those windows. And there's obviously, there was some kind of fireplace at some point, so the mods can be warm. There we go. There's the little boat. That's where you can hang out after you've been swimming. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I do wonder if those are the scream trees, because if so, they're quite a lot bigger than I thought. You know? I don't know which road this is. I mean, if you're in my basement right now, you do have a cat to snuggle with, so... Not a total loss. Oh no, see, there we go. There's the scream trees. They'll grow. They'll grow. They've grown. There's so many scream trees, guys. I don't remember all of these pictures with, like, the gates and the roadways and all of that. Okay. I can afford those pants. What pants? These ones. I hate ads on websites. They're so annoying. I'm guessing screaming helps trees grow. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Emily, you're a gosh darn rock star. Do you see this? 2 tries? Get the heck out of here. You nailed that in 2 attempts. Like, perfect. You don't need to mess with it at all. Toddlers grow so much and they scream all the time. Yeah, screaming must help. Screaming. Have you tried screaming? I think it'll help. She's trying to. She thinks that she's a panther. You know, and she's like, why am I in this tiny body? I curse you, tiny body. Hello? Are you back? We don't scream enough anymore. Maybe that is, you know, honestly, when was the last time that you just like threw your body completely on the floor in the middle of a store and kicked and screamed? Yesterday. Bravo. I'm proud of you. Hi. Come here. Artie screams all the time. Hi. No, don't leave me. Don't leave. Brat. Last time I was at a sporting event. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, yo. I love you. Oh. This is how, by the way, in that game, when I said that the cat killed Sillykins, that was how. That was how. Because you see how the headbutting happens when the hands are just... Now, if you imagine when it's like this... Hold on, let's put my mouse somewhere safe. So any clicking sounds will not be me. Hi. Are you so beautiful? You know, I moved the mic, Artie. It's closer now. You can purr right here. Look. 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 Purr into the thing. Yeah. Artie has the bloodlust. Our sweet baby. Oh, sweet girl. It was truly an honor to have Artie kill me. Listen, some people want to be banned by a cat. Imagine being slayed by one. One that's this tiny. One that is a little baby. Who is... How tall are you? She is like... To her shoulder blades, 11 inches. She's just a baby. We're just a baby. Oh, here, do you want to lick this? Oh, they can't see you. Come over here. Come over here. Here. Artie says thank you for her sweet little treat too, James. Want me to turn it? There you go. Wawa, sponsor this cat. I mean, if someone clips it, I'll post it on the cat's page. And be like, Wawa. Here, get that logo. Was that so good? We want more? You aren't done with your treat? Okay. Put that down, okay? Allison, I showed this at the beginning of stream. So obviously we know that Artie taught Maple how to drink out of Patch's water bowl. You know who else decided to drink out of Patch's water bowl last night? But neither cat could have taught them? Pippin. Like, can't even make this up. I'm gonna be making a TikTok on it. But last night, God. Oh my God. Last night she tried both bowls. Yeah, it's the dog slobber. It's gourmet. She found the Wawa bottle. She's like, I wasn't done with that, Mom. I didn't say that I was done with the Wawa drink. You put the clip in Shella's clips? I can delete it. Maybe. Oh, you deleted it. You're good. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. Where did you hear that from? I'm not even gonna finish this freaking thing today. Y'all are so distracting in the best wonderful way possible. Okay, go ahead. You bop. Holes instead of bowls. Ah. Silicons has got their mind just in the gutter. Lurking while doing paperwork? No worries. Thank you so much for the lurk. I will actually hydrate again here in just a minute. I'm letting the cat finish what she's doing. I don't know. I don't think so. Are you good? Can I have a drink now? You like it a lot, huh? Oh, we stop all things for cats here in this channel. Cats always have priority, right? Oh yeah, what was that? Ooh, that's a good stretch, huh? Oh, you want on your blanket? Okay, I'll move that. You can lie down. Oh, snuggly girl. Cozy princess. We have to keep working on your couch, huh? Do you need me to move that more? Yeah. Aw, that's awesome. That's been pinned since the beginning of stream because we were all just completely just blown away by the fact that you were able to, like, in 2 goes, get that to match perfectly. Like, what even? Her tail is hanging off the edge of the desk, and it's just like, it's tickling my leg. Sweet baby. Yeah, we were very impressed. Like, right away, I set that up, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I needed everyone to understand how impressive it was that you got that. I don't even know how you got it that good. That's what I wanted the whole time, and you, like, nailed it. I was saying, if I end up getting that color cube thing, I still haven't ordered it. I know you all said to do it. My brain is just, you know, like, I don't need it. I also can't order it until at least I get paid from Twitch. Or if someone else, like, chips in towards it on Throne, because I used all of my, like, the money I set aside for purchasing business things to buy all those safety eyes. But I was like, if we get that color cube, we could always make it, you know. A great way to ensure I don't do something is to tell me to do it. Yeah. Can I get this stick right past you? You are the best kitty. Getting the cubes because your mom is like, oh, I know your next gift, but that won't be till December. Why is this shark onesie on my wish list? I can probably take that off because I ended up buying myself a blue one. So I also fundraised for St. Jude. And Hank, the hand shark puppet, did a lot of stuff on stream. Like, one of the donation incentives was that you could donate, and I would have to wear Hank on my hand for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, with whatever craft I was doing. So I would be crocheting with the giant shark puppet. So I was like, if we get to a certain amount, or if someone buys the onesie, I'll wear it on stream. We got to a certain amount, so I ended up getting the one that was a little bit less money. Because for whatever reason, the pink shark was $50. The blue one was 20. Oh, are you on my Amazon wish list? I did take it off my Throne one. Right? I did take it off one of them. Yeah. That's why there's a pink shark blanket onesie. Oh yeah, but if you'd like to see the clip, there's the clip. What? Can we look at the name of the link? Flaccid, tasty alpaca. Freaking stinking. Twitch, are you okay? Twitch, are you good? I'll move the shark onesie. Also, you know what's really interesting? You know how like the Make It Mini stuff? All of the Make It Mini things that were on my wish list are they're removed. I'm wondering if they're gone. I will ugly cry if they don't come back. Because that's some of my favorite, like, things to do. Like, I love those little kits. And I will not be okay if they're gone. Like, for good. If they need to redo the packaging, I can understand that. If they need, like, but if they're just gone, ugly tears. Oh, a bunch of stuff is on sale on my wish list on Amazon. I should add this to my cart. And no, Megan, you have no fun money right now. You bought $115 worth of safety eyes. They were the MGA Miniverse Make It. Oh, I can show you. They're the Make It Minis. These guys. They are miniatures that you make with like resin. There were ones that were like this. Oh, right, my camera's not going to autofocus anymore because I told it to stop because it did so bad at it. Hold on. Like this. So I found Nemo. Like you got to put that all together and then there was resin that you pour and it cures. But they also have food ones. And you would get a little surprise food item that you would get to make. It's resin. All the warnings are on the thing. Like, for use under adult supervision, read the instructions before use, follow them, and keep for reference. Like, see, now this is kind of what I'm wondering is if it's because it doesn't say on the outer packaging that it uses resin. Like, that it doesn't say here that resin is unsafe when uncured. And if that's the issue, when you open it, the instructions inside state that. But I'm wondering if they're getting in trouble because it doesn't say it on the outside, so people don't know until they purchase it and then open it. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of wondering if they have to like redo all of their packaging because like this is safe now. It's cured. There's no problem with this. you know, like. But yeah, they were all recalled. I think that's the one thing I can think of because I don't have an open thing nearby. I mean, I can open this one if you guys want. But, like, the packaging inside does mention that resin needs to be cured and that, like... But the other thing, and I know that this doesn't matter because resin, you know, like, blanket statement kind of thing. But it is the least smelly resin I have ever worked with. Like, normally when I work with resin, the windows need to be open, you know, have a mask on, all this other stuff. Like, this stuff doesn't smell. I don't know how they did it, how it pours so smooth, how it works so nicely, but it does. Again, not the point, not helpful, but still. I'm gonna sneeze again. Just kidding. But yeah, they're all like off the Amazon wish list right now. Which is it's a bummer, but it's interesting because you know what's still on there is the mini brands version. Which is a different brand. They have a whole MasterChef line. That also needs to be cured. You got my sneeze? Is that where it went? It went to someone in chat. Sorry. So I think that's interesting. What's the age range? That's a good question. It just says choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3. Manufacturer recommended age 3 years and up. And I can't even look at this like on the other one because the website, it's not there. Because this one does say with LED UV curing resin. So like this one, when you scroll down, I don't even know, I don't know what the Make It Mini ones had. So, yeah. Oh, nice. I'm like, Spags is DMing me again. I'm so honored. I'll go stick that in my clips channel so I don't lose it. It was Wawa, sponsor us, please. Most 3-year-olds will eat a marker. Yeah. They're just doing it for the choking hazard reason of 3 and older. But I wonder, like, for instance, if the Make It Mini, those brand new ones that just came out, the bath ones, if those are still available. Yeah, if I type Make It Mini in Amazon, I'm not getting anything from that brand. I'm getting mini brands. I'm getting other things, but nothing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, Spags is in my DMs, but not in my Discord. You're in my Discord. The bath ones didn't have resin. That's why I was wondering if they were going to still be there, but they're not. I'm in both, so They're still on Amazon UK. So Georgina's going to start sending me some, is what I'm hearing. Couldn't find my Discord. That's pretty silly of that. You also totally, like, people don't have to join. I know that it's, like, a lot being in a million different Discords, so no pressure ever to join, but y'all are welcome if you'd like. I don't have it listed anywhere because then we get, like, random people joining, like, when I was offline, and I'm like, I don't, like, because I am a much smaller streamer than, like, a lot of the game streamers that we all have in common, we manually add people in the Discord, so, like, when you join, you don't immediately have access to stuff if you do what the welcome wagon says, because I have been in too many Discords where people just join and post spammy stuff or inappropriate things or like, oh no, a bot attack or whatever, so you're totally good. No, no jumping off of cliffs. Unless you're like, you know, got a parachute or a bungee cord and that's, you know, your thrill-seeking enjoyment or whatever. Also, Emily, I saw, but I realized I didn't say it out loud, that this was the first one that you did, but you made it lighter based on what you thought it was going to need to be. I love that even more. So you were right the first time. You think you gave her the right roll? I can check. I never really... I realized that I never actually gave you any kind of mod, like, run through when you when I threw you the sword back in fundraising day for St. Jude. So you've you kind of just been like, here you go, here's your sword, jump into the deep end, I hope you can swim. So you did it right. You nailed it. You remove the welcome wagon roll and you give them the follower roll. I mean, provided that they're following. You know, because, like, I've had people join my Discord who aren't followers before, and I'm like, we can wait. We can wait on that. My thrill-seeking enjoyment is not checking my bank account for extended periods of time. See, that's both thrill-seeking and, like, I don't know, I feel like avoidant, like, it's just fear, especially nowadays with cereal being $5, you know, like, it just, I'm not gonna look at it. Thrill-seeking and soul-crushing, yeah. It's both. It shouldn't be both. We're almost done with this sunflower. I gotta be honest, my anxious brain is like, we should be done with making all of my patterns in Rainbow and move on to something else because people are going to be bored and they're not going to sell. So I tell you what the anxious brain is saying, and we can be like, yeah, we should make something else, or, and like, that's totally fine. No, you like that? Okay. For $9 a box? Oh, $15, yeah, for cold cereal. Gosh. That's ridiculous. We can't both be silly at the same time. Oh. Awkward. I didn't know. Happy to watch whatever you're working on. Thanks, Lex. Like I said, the bully in my brain, the mean voice that we all have in our brain is just like a little bit more unhinged while medicine levels are leveling. My doctor was saying that, like, because I've been taking my new medicine for 2 weeks now. So you should start seeing, like, the most, like, whether, how your body is working with it within 4 to 6 weeks. Like, that should be when we get, like, the best idea. So I'm halfway there. I'm past the hard part of the switching medication, and now I'm just at the part where it's like, do I need to go up? Is this just like the lingering, loud, mean thoughts of when medicines were low? Like, I'm kind of hoping that. I'm hoping I don't have to go up. But I'm also on the lowest dose. It is an anxiety med. It is very normal to have some anxiety, absolutely. I do not have a normal amount of anxiety. It's not a healthy amount. The medicine does help a little bit with my ADHD as well, but honestly, a lot of the ADHD meds that I've tried over the years, well, they've helped with things. Wow, Farfetch'd, your sword goes off my screen. While it helps, I also end up getting a lot of the negative side effects. So, like, either jitteriness, or I can't sleep, or the worst is I would get really bad dry mouth with some of the ADHD meds that I tried. And it's probably because I'm taking it in conjuncture with anxiety meds, because I don't function well not on anxiety meds, as several people here can attest to. As I was adjusting, there were a few days where I was just, it's not good. Hello, Glitch Witch Grace. I love that username. It always makes me tongue-tied, but welcome. Look at this baby. Look at that baby. She on her blanket. That's why I need to work on her cat bed. Maybe we can work on that once I finish the sunflower. We can work on her cat bed a little bit, because we haven't in a while. You learned how to knit and spin yarn? Oh my goodness. Are you using like a drop spindle, or are you using like a pedal one or an electric one? I've done drop spindle. I have a little electric one. I have some like pieces for a like human powered one, which is the kind that I want. But you finally got the package you actually ordered? Oh yeah, Silicons didn't mention. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. Okay. I haven't mentioned yet because I completely forgot to mention it. We're like 9 sub points away from the our newest animated emote being added. So other ways that we can access or unlock another piece of the puzzle is if we close all our goals. Like if we close this goal, I erase a puzzle piece. If we close that goal, I erase one. yeah, if you're new and you haven't followed yet and you'd like to help us erase a puzzle piece and unlock a new emote, or if you're not subscribed and you want to be able to scream, you know, different ways. Okay, you're using the e-spinner. The nano one? That's awesome. I have like the teeniest, tiniest one. I actually got it secondhand from I purchased it from a friend who got one of the other nanos. Like there's the mini nano, which is what I have. And then there's like the slightly larger one. That's so cool though. Are you enjoying it? Oh, ads. Sure. I knew they were coming. I knew they were coming and I still forgot. All right. We'll be right back. Let me finish this row because I don't have my counter and I'll forget where I am. And okay. Oh, sweet baby girl. All right. Let's play some words on stream. Stretch time. I'll be right back. What the heck kind of level 1 was that crap? She's perfect. Can you believe that she lived outside for at least 4 years? I can't believe it either. Why were you out there? Huh? You and your little bean should never have been out there. I was originally trying to read chat on my phone too, but then the cat laid down and so I can't see it now. I can see the top part of chat, not the bottom. Her toe beans are so warm. She's perfect. Perfect. These stray and feral kitties have my heart in a chokehold. Oh, James. Perfect, yeah. Thank God I had my dog from when she was a pupper because she would have been yeeted. Oh. Penny, are you dramatic? My dog would have been put down a number of times if we didn't have him. He's a jerk. Like, gosh, I love him, but he's a... James, are you not listening to me? Kind of rude. Well. Oh, forget about not listening to the streamer. Imagine not listening to your wife. The best thing that ever happened to you. Okay. A lot of things going on for the 4th. I just had a dyslexic moment. All right. Since he's not listening, we're going to call the shelter real quick and see if someone picks up. Let's see. I'll hold for the next. Oh, now you're listening. Now he's here to cause chaos. Men. All right, since you're here, can you call the shelter and see if they are still doing TNR walk-ins? Or do you need me to do it because you're a giant baby? If the answer is you need me to do it because you're a giant baby, can you go grab my headphones off the folding table in the living room? You're a giant baby. I know. You are. This is a man who has fought in wars for our country but can't make a phone call. That was a big stretch. Did you hear me?
Shooting at people is a lot easier than talking to people.
No, it's not. I am a giant baby. I want to ban him IRL. Okay. So, if you aren't aware, we have a little male cat that's showing up that's not neutered. And we need to go get him neutered. We've done it once before. So I just want to make sure that drop-off times and all of the things that were the case last time were the same for this time. Hi, I was calling. We have brought in a cat before to you guys to be TNR'd, and we have another little boy kitty that has shown up that needs to be neutered. And we were wondering if the same steps kind of applied that were last time, you know, early morning drop off and no appointment necessary. The obstacle course. Oh. Oh. Listen, my husband's in the military. I'll make him do it. It'll be great. I'll trap the cat and he can go and he can do the obstacle course. He'll think it's a great time. I mean, I'll do it if no one else will, but he would have a blast doing it. That's the difference. Oh. Oh. Sure. Oh, that's just our phone number. We actually are local to you guys. We moved. Came in last October with a little boy that was showing up that needed to be snipped. So now we have another one showing up, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're just telling each other now. They're like, this is the place to go. Yep. 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 We're so nice. We're gonna take you to get neutered. That's how nice we are. Yeah, yeah. It's a trade-off if you're here. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we actually so I have two cats. One of them was a stray that was on our street that got hurt, and then the other was feral that I tamed over the course of a year. And he's FIV positive, so we kind of have to be careful with who we welcome into our home. But I'm like, we can neuter you. We can do that much. That's what we did for the last one. The last one ended up being really friendly, and we got him adopted out to a friend instead, because we're like, there's no room at the inn for more cats, but we can make sure that there aren't more cats on our street than what there already are, so. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, I remember them mentioning that last time. No, that'll do. Thank you. Thanks, you too. Bye. Well, wasn't he just the sweetest southern man I ever did speak to? Hello, Raiders. Welcome. You arrived at a perfect moment. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness. Jules, how was your stream today? I missed who the follow was, but thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I was just on the phone with our local animal shelter about a kitty that we're looking to TNR. So I was just double checking a couple of things real quick, and I wanted to do it before they or the phones turned off at 6. It was one of those like panic moments of, oh gosh. I'll tell you all about how sweet this man was in a minute, but Raiders, hello, welcome. This is Artemis. She's the biggest helper in the whole wide world. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here, but we do some other crafts. We play some games sometimes. It's just comfy, cozy vibes, chats, cats, crafts, and chaos. So if you are in enjoyment of any of that, you're in the right place. Yeah. How was your stream today? What were you doing? We're just finishing up this rainbow sunflower. I'm giving their little stems some petals, or leaves rather. I know words. And then we're gonna attach it and finally be done with our rainbow sunflower. The vibes look so nice here. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, the vibes here are pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. In fact, we have a raid video to welcome brand new communities into our stream, just to give you guys a little taste of the silly shenanigans that you can expect if you hang out here. But let me know while this raid video is playing what you are up to today with your community, and I will see you all in just a few moments. Whoosh! Say hi! Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream! We have cats in hats! Dear Diary. Dear Diary. I dressed as an orange for you! It worked! You're so cute! I can't! I love your face! Nailed it first try! And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at, you're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. All right, Raiders, Moat friends, if you are a follower, you have access to the Ready emote. Let me know if you are here and ready for shenanigans. Thank you again for the raid. You were making friendship bracelets today. Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I've made friendship bracelets. That must have been so much fun. You usually cross stitch? I cross stitch too. Do you have any projects that you're working on right now? Oh, hi. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is a big stretch. That is a big stretch. Oh yes, we are big animal lovers here. We have 2 cats and a dog, and we're working on adding a 3rd cat that was feral.
I found my people.
And I have been feeding for the last year and taming, well, longer than a year. And she shows up on stream sometimes too. Her name is Pippin. Or Fluffy Cat is her other moniker. Thank you for that follow. We actually, because of that follow, have unlocked a puzzle piece eraser thing. My brain is not braining. On our new emote. So we shall erase one of these pieces. I don't have my tablet plugged in, so we're just going to erase this one because it's easy. Anytime that we complete any of those goals up top, or for every sub, we erase one puzzle piece. And once all of the pieces are erased, we're going to have a brand new animated emote that I worked very hard on. So we're really close. I think we're like 8 away, I want to say. But yeah, thank you for helping us close that follow goal. Always one of my favorite goals to close because that means we made new friends. As I sit here with 2 of the 3 cats on your lap, loving the fur babies. Oh yes. Oh yes, we love them very much here.
I found my people.
Oh, look at this princess. Did you like those? They're sharp. I'm actually in May, which somehow was 2 months ago. Don't know how that happened. One of our St. Jude fundraiser goals
My people.
was to crochet a cat couch for this one here, because as you can see, she loves yarn. So as soon as I'm done sewing the stem on the sunflower, we're actually going to work a little bit on her cat couch because she deserves it. Look at her. She deserves the world. She deserves the whole world. I know. She's so cozy. So cozy. Thank you all so much for those follows. Feel free to let me know, new friends, if you are a crafter, and if so, what kinds of crafts you like to do. You do not have to be a crafter to be here, of course, but I always like to ask just in case. But welcome. It's so nice to meet you all and to have you here. This is my trick to make sure that I don't sew through when I sew the leaves on because the stem is hollow. So that way you can put it on like a pencil. Her name is Artemis. Yes. When she lived outside, we thought she was a boy because orange cats are often boy cats. And she actually... Oh. Hi. You here now? You're in this camera? She actually had an injury we didn't know until she started to trust us more on one of her toe beans. She almost lost a toe bean, which would have been catastrophic. But we had named her Arthur because my husband thought it was funny because we thought she had arthritis to name her Arthur. And then when we found out that she was actually a girl and she was going to be living with us, we figured she needed a fresh start. I was ready to keep her name Arthur because I just think it would be funny to keep it. But we went with Artemis so we could still call her Artie. Right? And you didn't have to lose a toe bean. You had to wear little baby socks for a while, which was really heckin' cute. Little baby socks and a strawberry cone. It was quite a time. I'm late but still ready. Honestly, what more can you ask for? Part of your goddaughter's name is Artemis? That's so pretty. But yeah, when you guys came in, I was on the phone with our local shelter. We've TNR'd once before, which stands for Trap, Neuter, Release, right? Well, the last release didn't release. He wanted to be an indoor cat, so we got him adopted. But we have a new one. We have a new little boy kitty who has been coming. Oh, this is our other cat. That's Maple. He's my first. He was feral too, the cow cat, and this we're calling him Jet. He needs to be neutered. So I just talked with the shelter about that, and we're gonna be trying to get him trapped pretty soon to just snip snip. But the person that I was talking to was so nice. James is probably kicking himself now for not being the one to talk to him. I mean, he's not, but it was really funny because he was like, you know, I was like, I don't know if things have changed since we last TNR'd a cat with you guys. And he's like, well, did you have to do the obstacle course last time? And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, you know, the obstacle course. He's like, there's a lot of mud involved and electric wire and all that. And I'm like, I mean, I know he's joking. I'm like, I didn't have to do any of that. I'm like, but I'll make my husband do it this time. Like, he's in the military. He'll think that's fun. And he starts laughing and he's like, no, you know, same. I completely forgot that there's only 3 days a week that they take TNR kitties. And I was like, oh, I'm glad that I called because I would have forgotten. And, you know, the same sorts of things that we did last time still apply. But he was just so friendly and, like, was just such a nice man. Artemis, hey, do you see how much of your fur is on this sunflower? There's so much. Do you know that? There's so much. Oh, I don't know. Did I throw a Pokeball? Let me scroll back up. I'm not crafty, but I'm a writer. That's crafting. That's crafting with words. That is absolutely a craft. That's really cool. What kind of stuff do you like to write? Like, do you have a genre that you like to mostly do? You make cross-stitch crafts. Need to get back into it. I'm also an artist. What kind of art do you do? That's so fun. I cross-stitch too. I need to see how I feel cross-stitching again. God bless you. What a big sneeze from a little cat. I had some balance issues, or I've been having some balance issues for a while, so cross-stitching was something that was kind of tricky because of the looking at the pattern, then like, there was a lot of movement. But I've been feeling better across the fingers, so I'm kind of feeling like I can get back into my cross-stitching, which is good because I miss it. I'm not very creative, but cross-stitching is so enjoyable to you. No, but like, that is creative. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's so fun. You don't have to make patterns to, like, enjoy the craft. And sometimes when you make patterns, you enjoy the craft a little less. At least for a while. Preparing some gay rainbow frogs. Oh my god, yes. We have been working on taking all of my patterns. So I have a website, and I've been taking all of my crochet patterns and making them gay. So we've been doing some in rainbow, we've been doing some with like themes. We have a non-binary bunny, non-binary. We have, what else did we make? We have a oh god. Polyamorous. Whew. The way that my brain was like, you're not holding on to that information. A polyamorous puppy. We have a rainbow owl. So like we've just been working through it, and we're about to finish our rainbow sunflower, and I'm here for it. It took me a while. I had to take off a little bit last month because I was switching medications and I needed to like give my body a little break. So we're still making rainbow things because just because Pride Month's over doesn't mean that Pride is over, you know? We're just going to work our way through the whole pattern catalog. Just making it rainbow, you know, one friend at a time. Trans bear. Yeah, you know what else I was also thinking could be really good, Allison, is the plastic canvas cross stitch that I have, because it's so much bigger than the tiny fabric cross stitching, because the plastic canvas has like, ma'am, we do not scratch the chair. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, like, we're not just gay 1 month, you know? So why should we only make rainbow things for 1 month? Fast becoming one of my favorite people. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, no worries, Glenn. Have a good night. I hope that you're able to get some sleep. Fireworks don't keep you up too long tonight. Oh yes, I have a couple of mods who are polyamorous, and we love that. We love, you know? Like we don't all have to love the same way, but we can all be respectful and, you know, kind. That's easy. Learn stuff, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to also this year do some like flags and stuff that I haven't done in the past, just because there's so many of them, and it's so easy to like stick with the same ones because like, I mean, certain flags are just very iconic. We also did, where did I put everything? I like took everything off my desk when I had the Among Us stream. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. Hi. Like, we started off with our bisexual penguin. I relate hard, you know, to that. We have our male, this is the gay pride flag, which they came out with after the lesbian pride flag, because having it, I guess, with different, you know, we wanted to have something for, I said this the other day where I was like, MLM, and I'm like, no, we're not not marketing. Bisexual and penguin, yeah. Yeah. And then we have our lesbian sheep. I love this yarn. I love the way that it worked up. Boop. The Polly Puppy is in my living room because I was sewing all of its legs on. So I don't have that one on me right now. And then we have our little rainbow owl because we were just having fun with the rainbow yarn. But the Polly Puppy has a similar shirt sort of design where it's striped. Oh wait, where's my... And of course the non-binary, because non-binary bunny. So this is what the Polly Puppy looks like, but in the Polly flag colors, and it's going to have a little heart as well on it. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've been working on. It's been a lot of fun. I still have a lot more to work on and go through, and that's awesome. I'm excited about it. We have some ideas for some other, like we have the Tort Ace, having like an ace, but we were saying because we've done a Tort Ace before for Ace Pride, that this time we're going to do an Arrow Ace turtle, because it's still a Tort Ace, but Arrow Ace instead. So we still have some more, hello, friends to make. Is that your notebook? I didn't know that this had all your ideas in it. I'm so sorry. Here, would you like to read your ideas? Do you need me to turn the page? I love you. You're silly. Oh my word, she is so cute. I can't handle it. A Tort Ace, yeah. I love torts and I'm on the Ace spectrum. I love that. I myself am a lesbian shape. I'm fluffy and gay. I love that. In the past, we've also done, like, this was many years ago when I first did the pattern. We have our peacock, our bi peacock here. And the peacock was, I released one crochet buddy a month for a year. I burnt myself out. I did a lot. It was too much. And so the peacock was our pride friend and was made so that you could have rainbow feathers. But I also like the idea that you could customize and have like the flag of your choosing. So I did a buy one for myself. Oh Lord. I'm just running over stuff. It's fine. It's fine. How old are the fur babies? So Patch, our Dalmatian, is going to be 10 this month. And then the cats are kind of mysteries. She was a stray, and Maple was feral. So based on like teeth and body and things like that at the vet, when we first brought them in a few years ago, they guesstimated between 4 to 6 years old. So I would now say 6 to 8 years old, which isn't allowed. You're still baby. You're still a baby. You're not allowed to be old or older, okay? You're still baby princess. My favorite thing, let me see if I can get a good picture. Lift your head up. Oh my gosh. My favorite thing with her is that when she was outside, this sounds really bad, she had an injury. It doesn't hurt her. There's no problems. Everything's fine. But what it does do is it means that her little mouth hangs open. Her lower lip isn't attached to like her gum. So her lips will just, her lower lip just kind of hangs open sometimes. Look at the little mlem though, the little tongue. And that is one of my favorite little silly features about her, is that when she's just like lying there, hold on, I can show you one of my favorite pictures. Or this is a video. No thoughts. Only orange. A little blep. But yeah, she just has this little lip that hangs open, and I think it's just the cutest darn thing. Here we go. Here's a good picture. So she either looks like she's smiling or she looks perpetually pissed. You know, it's one or the other. Like this one, she looks like she's cheesing it for the camera. She's like, Cheese, Mom, take my picture. But then there's other times where that lip hangs down and she gives you that like kind of squinty eye, and you're just like, oh, she's just disappointed in you. It does also mean that you get pictures like this too, because of the lip. Just the biggest cheese ball in all of cheese balldom. Simba will be 18, 100% baby, yeah. Elderly blood work panel because she's 8. Oh. Yeah, Patch is 10. He's gonna be 10. And I'm like, well, at least I don't have to worry about getting him, like, senior food or anything because of my Patch is a Dalmatian. And Dalmatians have a problem processing purines, which is a protein found in a lot of meat and beans, which is, of course, the majority of dog food. So he has to be on a prescription diet. So I'm like, well, at least I don't have to be like, I have to get you senior old man dog food. It's like, no, you're just still on the $100 a month prescription food because no one polices their pricing. It used to be $65 a bag, which was a lot then, and now it's $100, and that's just astronomical. It's gross, because they know that, like, we don't have a choice. We have to get these prescription foods for our pets. Like, ugh. Oh, just turned 13. Oh, sweet babies. I love pets. I love animals. I think animals are better than people. You know, like, not a question in my mind. I will never think otherwise. Animals are just pure sweet babies. And I will do whatever I can to help an animal that's in need, you know? It's so very late, I have to head to bed. No worries. So I should have mentioned this before, but the ADHD made me forget. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern, so it's almost 6 o'clock now, just to give you all an idea of when you can catch me live. You're also all welcome to join the Discord. You can share pictures of your pets, or just chat, or look at crafts, or whatever. I'm so scared that another animal will love me the same way Patches does. Oh, yeah. Have a good night, though. My flower is beautiful. Thank you, Carolyn. I figured you meant will not, but I was like, wait. Yeah, no, I get that. Having a soul pet is a very special thing, you know? Like, it's magical. So I fully understand. One of my guinea pigs was like that. Losing him was really hard. And now I have my Stinky Maple. My Stinky boy. I love him so much. I love all of them, though. Oh, Artie is going to pee. Hooray! Sunflower! I would burn cities down for Penny. Yep. I understand completely. You love guinea pigs? You had a lot of them throughout your childhood. Their sound is a comfort? Absolutely. I think that they're just such special little guys. And so many people, I mean, my guinea pigs, God, it always made me crazy when people treat them as like throwaway pets, because they're not. They're just more pets. Like, they're just tiny version pets. You know, like my guys later in life went to vet appointments when they were doing poorly and had the same end of life care that you know, a dog or cat would. Let me make sure I'm not going to roll over her. Here, I can show you real quick. I don't trust anyone who treats any animal as like a throwaway thing. Like fish, any of it, you know? Like, pets are pets are pets. Like, they all are sweet little souls. Okay. Look at him. This is Pip. This was back in our apartment after his bath. He was a long-haired piggy, so he needed baths. Because his fur would get really gross.
Yeah. You know what you carry?
There's Coco in the background.
Oh, you want on that?
He's just a sweet baby. Look at, oh my god, I love him so much. And then this is his cage mate, Smudge. They were both so sweet. They were very old men when they passed. Yeah, because he was all black, except he had a little smudge of white there, and he had a little heart on his tummy. So Pipsqueak and Smudge. Here, this was me interrupting a very important meeting that they were having. So sorry, I interrupted them. They were this meeting over dinner and drinks. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there's Smudge's little white tummy heart. And then the little white feet. I actually commissioned an artist. I have to print this out still and hang it here. But I commissioned an artist after they passed. So they can hang out in my craft room for forever. Because that's where they lived when we moved, is they hung out in the craft room. So I'm going to print it out on like a big thing and frame it. And then it's going to go on the wall where their cage was. So Pip is crocheting and Smudge is cross stitching, and they have little oats and carrot chips. Oh god, I love animals. They're great. Animals are the best. Like, gosh, how can you not love them, you know? I was clapping for the finished flower and realized that no one could see. Yeah. Pip. Pipsqueak and Smudge. I cannot foster animals or watch videos because my heart would just be like, this is your new child. So I focus on just giving my love monkey the best life I can. Yeah. The foster dodo videos. Hey, you want to know something cool? I have a dodo video. I was featured on the dodo, or Maple and I were featured on the dodo. Maple's story was featured. One of the coolest things that ever happened. But he's happy. He's alive in my basement right now, sleeping in a heated bed because he's a spoiled indoor baby now. I know, it was really cool. It was so surprising when they reached out, and I was like, okay. I have fostered once. Gandalf, who we were talking about as my last TNR. Gandalf was a little skinny man. Hold on, let me adjust my camera focus again. Little skinny man who showed up on our back step. You love my bunch of pricks cross stitch. Thank you. It hangs here on my wall because I think it a lot. I think it a lot. And so we TNR'd Gandalf. We trapped him, we neutered him, we released him. Gandalf released and he said, I don't really want to be an outdoor kitty anymore. Like, this was a cat who was terrified of us, wouldn't come over to us. He was just coming for food. And then he was like, hi, you know how you took me in the car today? And you took something of mine. And he just, like, came right in the house. Now, he did not get along with our other cats. And I could not... Again, my dog hates the cats. Like, I live in a house where all the animals hate each other. So it's kind of a lot to add another animal that didn't get along. So we had him for a couple of months while we found him a home. So he was my first foster. I cried. I had big feelings saying goodbye to him. But I get pictures every now and then from his parents, and he lives in Brooklyn. He lives in an apartment. He no longer has food insecurity. He's a big, happy boy. This was a big cat. This was the biggest cat that I've ever, like... Look at how big. Look at the size of that cat. This is when he was skinny and malnourished and underweight. Like, this was a huge cat. I would not be surprised if now that he was also young. I would not be surprised if he's like 15 pounds now and a healthy, like not overweight or anything. But he turned out to be like the most lovey-dovey boy. So yeah, we got him adopted. And now we're about to neuter another boy who just showed up. All full of testosterone. So he will not be coming inside though, even if he wants to come inside. If he's like, I want to be an indoor cat, then we're going to contact shelters and we're going to talk with friends because right now we're working with another kitty who was feral, who this is her now. This is Pippin. And we're working with her on her moving in with our cats. So there's no room in the inn, if you will. There's no extra room in my house for any critter. So Jet, the little boy who needs to get neutered, we'll keep giving him food. Like, we'll keep taking care of him if he wants to keep coming around after we neuter him. Right now there's 3 animals in my zoo. We're trying to make it 4 with Pippin. Pippin would be 4. Gandalf was a temporary in the house. There we go. Camera was like, I don't want to focus. Me either, camera. Me either. Gandalf was a temporary. He just lived with us while we found him a forever home. And Jet is the little black cat that I'm trying to neuter. I was saying I need to keep like a tally for all of the kitties that we fix. You know, I should figure out a way to 3D print something. We have a 3D printer. I should figure out a way to mark how many boy kitties, we've snipped. So yeah, it's just right in our house right now are the 2 cats and the 1 dog. And a husband, A kitty counter, yeah. Has a kitty named Gandalf. He's a Russian blue. Yeah. Gandalf, we named him Gandalf because he was gray. And because he was, we would guess probably 6, 7 months old. And he was very much like, no, this is my territory. And I'm like, actually, you just showed up. You just showed up. Because I was like, he was all like, none shall pass. And that's why if you look at my emotes and you're like, what the heck is this? That's Gandalf saying no. That's Gandalf saying no, none shall pass. I'm working on my Pippin emote. So don't worry. It's just been... I don't know why. I can't seem to get her coloring right. Every time that the line work is done on her emote, but I can't get her coloring to a place that I'm happy with. They did. They did. They're literally in my phone saved as like her first name and the last name is Gandalf's mom. Like that's the official name. Or actually no, just kidding. It's Gandalf's parent, like paw rent. This was the last picture I got from them and they were like, he loves being a house cat. Look at him now. Look at him. From being like, this was him at the vet, getting his microchip. You can see how much healthier he looks there too, because like, we had him inside for a month and a half, and he put on 2.5... How many pounds did he put on? Oh God, I don't remember. He was really underweight though, and he put on at least like 2 to 3 pounds while he was inside with us in like a month's time, which is crazy. He had the best eyeliner I have ever seen on a cat. And I'm like, you must have made all of the girl cats jealous because like he just had, it was stunning. Like, look at this. Look at him. Look at that face. Teach me your ways. How do you get... How? Like, I could never. Right? Oh, to be a loved house cat. A safe, happy indoor baby. Like, I would not want to live out on the street. You know? That's why I'm so surprised that Pippin has a way inside of our house right now, so she can come and go as she pleases, which she does, and I love. But I'm just shocked that she's not inside more, because when we did the same thing for Maple, like we gave him a way in and out, he was like, I live inside now. He was only ever leaving to poop, even though he had a litter box, and I was like, honestly, I understand. You don't want to smell that. I get it. Oh, I can't, like... It's like, I can't... Hang on. Soon. Oh, yeah, we can get you a link. Here you go. Come join us. Join us, thrive. I have a button on my Stream Deck, so... You would have beat me if I had to type it. It's like I have a button for the Pokemon game, too. So this is going to be Artie's cat couch. Oh, I should show you all what it looks like. So one of the goals for our St. Jude fundraising was I was going to make a cat couch for Artemis, and she loves all things yarn, but we're making her a chaise lounge. A chaise lounge. There we go. Maybe it'll focus, maybe it won't. And we're going to, you know, swap out the little pillow for different colors and make her little blankets and stuff like that, but it just feels so fancy. And a former street cat deserves just the fanciest. The fanciest of couches, so that's what I'm working on. It's going to unfortunately be a lot of this because of the size, like the scale of it. I probably should have taken some paper and figured out how big this was going to be. But we were also saying that when it's done, it would be really cute to like put it, because both cats love the Christmas tree. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could do little Christmas cards with them on the little lounge. Like with them lounging on it, put little Christmas colored pillows and blankets on it. That's why we went with gray, because we figured gray is a nice neutral. You could do anything. You can make it Halloween themed. You can make it Valentine's Day. Like you can do anything. Won't that be so cute? I can't handle how cute that's gonna be. Oh, yes, good call. How on earth is it 6:04 already? What the heck? No, thank you. I'm not ready to end stream, but I am, because I'm hungry. It's the only reason. Curse you, flesh prison. Making me need to eat. Needing sustenance and all that. Oh, I forgot to post in the Discord what we made in our meal kit last night. Oh, no worries, Jules. Thank you again for coming on over. We love a cozy neurodivergent and queer community. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we are all of those things. The only chaos we ever have here is like the good kind, you know, where people are being sweet to each other. Of course, there's the ad. There's the ad. You probably can't hear me, so I'll type a message. Okay, let's play around. I'll be right back. Okay, we're in the last few seconds of ads. I just realized, like, this is a free pattern, by the way. I'll wait until ads. There they are. So this is a free pattern, by the way, on Your Inspirations website. But I just realized, like, there's the measurements. I'm making the base right now. It's just big and square. But, like, it's gonna be kind of big. That's gonna be a little large. It's fine. It's great. Artie is never going to use it, probably, you know? Like, it's probably just gonna be one of those things where, like, it never gets used. But, you know, we can... That's in inches. It is, yeah, it's her little lounge. Well, her big lounge. This guy. Yeah, I don't know, that it seems big now, but at the same time, it's a bed. It's meant for them to be able to lie down on, so... Like this piece. This piece is gonna be this big. Both cats could fit on that. Pippin could fit on this. Like, Maple and Artie could fit on that together. Am I... I'm kind of questioning my life right now. Like, maybe... How big is this one? Like, the way that I'm like, maybe I should make this one instead. This is a Lion Brand free pattern. Yeah, I'm panicking a little. Yeah, this is... What do we think? Oh gosh. Evidently... I wonder if that was Pippin on the driveway. My camera was like, pet detected. I forgot to show you all. So, Jet doesn't like one of the food pieces that is... Imagine being feral and being picky. Okay? Which is fine. It's allowed. I don't mind. So he left some of the kibble behind. To be fair, it's like a grain-free kibble that we had tried, and my pets didn't really love it, so we mixed it in with the food that we give the ferals. And so I'm like, all right, you don't love it either. But you know who did? Hold on, I'm gonna wait for the camera to focus before I hit play. Look at who did. Why, yes. Hello, little trash panda. Hello, little buddy. You sure can help yourself to that kibble. You can have it all. Sweet baby. And then he ate all the food, like a good little trash panda. And then he sniffed Pippin's bed, or her flower pot. He's like, who dis? And then he goes right up to the camera. I love it when they boop the camera. And they're like, and then he got water. And I'm like, I love you guys. Bye. Bye. You can always come. Trash panda camera. There we go. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Honestly, is I have like the big paper that I use. It was Pippin. You know, the big paper that I use for shipping, that I like roll up all the little guys in. I'm going to draw out both of the couches, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do. So, because I don't know, this might be huge. This might be really too big. Anyway, Pippin's here. There she is. She inside having some water. Good girl. Hydrating on a hot day is important. We'll go give her dinner. They know their meal times. Honestly, they figure them out. I had someone tell me that I was being cruel by only giving Pokey Catch, great ball. By only giving Jet the amount of food I was giving him. And I'm like, do you not know anything about overfeeding a starving animal? If I overfeed him, he's just going to get sick. He's not going to keep that food in his tummy. Think about how big a cat's stomach is. You want me to give him how much food? I'm like, he knows that he can come back anytime that he's hungry and I will feed him more food. Absolutely every time. Like, I will never be like, no, that's all you get. No more for you, you know? So I was like, people just astonish me sometimes, and they really shouldn't, because it's nothing new. It happens all the time. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, good job, Mary, catching what all the rest of us couldn't. Let me see who's online that we can go and raid. Because I need to eat some dinner. I need to feed these critters some dinner. You know, let's go say hi to Void Brush. We haven't been there in a little bit. And I saw a little snippet of what he's working on right now. And it's like a knight and a dragon. And it's really cool looking. It's digital art. It's impressive. So, have beef, not pork, not chicken, but beef. Oh, look out. Look out. Sillykins is mad. That's okay. You have every right to be. Let's go say hi, and I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Absolutely, Sly Fox. If you've got questions, we will do our best to help. I'll be back tomorrow at 3. Let's roll some credits. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. There are plenty of places that you can be on the internet, and the fact that you chose to spend any of your time here means the world to me. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. We'll be working, oh gosh, on one of our Pride friends. I don't know which one yet, but if you come tomorrow, we'll figure it out together. Anyways, let's get those raid messages. The first one is if you are a follower, grab that one. If you are a subscriber, you can grab Maple there. And let's go say hi to Voidbrush. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember, friends, to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Come join us in Discord, too, if you haven't already and you want to. Okay, that's all. Bye!